met my wife, my eventual wife, and she had a 6-year-old daughter, so I became stepdad. And she had an estranged relationship with her father. So you can see that there was a void in her life. It was kind of a unique situation that I was in. I came in to Kernersville in 2002, and we were given a kind of a deadline to say, okay, look, you really need to do something, because the department was pretty much antiquated to an extent. Kind of sprung the idea of doing the father-daughter dance because I wanted to focus on not so much the revenue, not so much the decorations, not so much any of that type of stuff. You know, and I've said this to every programmer that's come in, that everybody's ever touched this program, has been the objective behind this program is to create a bond between a father and a daughter. And the father's job to teach the little girl what it's like to be treated correctly. And for a daughter, so that when she grows, she'll always remember dad.
Some of my favorite things about this event is I can't explain the feeling of when that like slow dance comes on and it's a song, you know, themed to a father and a daughter, and seeing like three-year-olds, 5-year-olds, a 14-year-old, and seeing them create that memory. Oh, that's just the best part. So Kelly and Brittany are on our maintenance staff, and when I first came here, for the first dance that I ever worked, we kind of just put some tablecloths on the tables and found some vases, put some flour into the centerpieces, and I think I had asked them to make a dessert centerpiece. I was like, hey, do you guys mind just making a dessert centerpiece? And they're like, sure. And that's all we did. And I show up that night to that dance, and that year it was Moana themed, and I can't explain how intricate this dessert centerpiece was. And the whole night I could barely focus on like my duties because I kept going over there to look at it and was like, how did you do this? How did I not know you were this creative? And so that's what kickstarted the partnership, kind of linking our roles together. Jerry is one of our other maintenance. He can paint. Like, he is an artist. I don't even know why, like, I don't know how he's not made it as an artist somewhere. Some of the things that he paints is just out of this world, but I definitely, like, don't want to overshadow everyone else because we couldn't do it without every single person. Like, we are a small department, and if it wasn't for everyone pitching in as a team to get things done, we couldn't do it. And so to have them on staff, like to have that asset of people who can literally bring a vision to life, like by making it themselves, is just, I can't explain it. Like, I feel so lucky to work with them, honestly, because I look around and I see the reactions of the little girls, and I know that, like, they're a big reason for that. So we couldn't do it without them, for sure.
I mean, I love decorations, I love the themes, I love all that kind of stuff, but it's nothing quite like when the slow songs come on, seeing a father and daughter together on the dance floor and creating that bond that's going to last for years. And what I really like is seeing that what I thought back then when I started this thing, that now I've still got fathers and daughters that come back. You know, I've got daughters that come back from college to go to the dance with their dads, and I've seen them grow up from being carried in to now they're taller than their dads. That to me is the most special part of it.
I just want to be able to allow more people to come. I know we can never please everybody, but I just feel like because of, you know, how popular it's been for how, you know, so many consecutive years, I just wish there was somewhere bigger that we could go, just to accommodate even the wait list. I mean, we sold out by January 6th this year, and the wait list probably got up to 100.
The biggest roadblock is space. We just don't have a space big enough to enlarge it. So, over the years, we started with 75 couples, or 75 people, so 30 some couples. And then it's grown to now we've got 600 some odd people that show up to it. When you factor in the participants that are coming, the volunteer staff that are there, our staff, I mean, you're brushing up right against the fire code. So we can't go any larger. And, we face it every year where, we got fathers and daughters calling and upset and, well, can't you just add one more? And they just don't, they're not realizing that. It is what it is. It's a legal thing. So maybe a solution at that point is getting a recreation center of our own, because the facility we're in right now is leased. And just, the town wants to have a civic center. And having a civic center / recreation center, the father-daughter dance growing, all these things are culminating into one large need, which is for that challenge, a larger space. And the recreation center is the answer to that.